We're here.
Oh, are we live or are we Memorex?
La, 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 la.
We're live.
I guess so.
Hi, peeps. Hi, Skipper. Hi, Paul.
Hello.
Hello, fellas. So, Ed couldn't stream tonight because he thought football was more important.
He felt family was more important.
Oh, yeah, I guess he is watching it. I'll give him that. We'll give him that. I mean, I guess, is this the first official game, though?
Yeah, opening day. Yeah, this is the first game.
Yeah.
I was actually watching it before we came up.
There's only one, too, right? Because I know a couple of years they had 2 games on Thursday night, once or twice, I thought. I could be wrong.
Yeah, they normally do, but it's not this year. It's just KC and the Lions.
Okay. All right. And I don't think Ed has missed, but now I've been watching Ed for over 3 years, 3.5 years. And I don't think he's missed but maybe 5 days total out of all that time, all those Thursdays when he had his heart surgery. And even then, remember, he came back like the next week and he was all sweaty. And he does not miss time at all. Ed does not miss his Thursday night streams.
No, he has to be sick or
really sick. Yeah.
But no, and he loves his Chiefs too. So I mean, it's kind of a pull. And then when I know sometimes he would record it and then go back and watch it when he was done.
Yeah. With his dad too. His dad is a Chiefs fan too, I believe, and that's the biggest part, though. He said was being able to go with his family, his dad, and everybody, and go out. And plus, they sort of depend on him a little bit. His parents, they're up there. They're up there, so he does most of the driving for them. He's whatever the guy's name from Driving Miss Daisy.
Oh yeah, I forgot that name.
Hi, everybody.
So, let's say some hellos. We got 1,500 people in chat at the moment.
Woo!
Everybody's probably waiting for Ed. Well, he ain't going to be here. Sorry.
Do we have a picture of him?
Oh, we should have. I don't know where that old tablet is. I used to have his. Remember, I used to have a tablet right here with his picture. He was like,
I remember that.
Or you could have him in a continuous loop doing that dance that he does.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a good one.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
But anyways, hello, Fishing Outdoors. TJ Autocross, and thank you.
Yeah, big time. Congrats.
Stephen White, Jeff Kane, Silver Creek Tommy, how you doing? We got Linda Worth, Scotty Aquati. How you guys doing? If there's anybody else that's lurking, hello.
I see TJ Autocross.
Yeah, I said hi.
There. Oh, yep. I'm sorry. I missed that. I'm sorry. Mikey B just came in.
What's up, Mike? Big Steve. So, Scotty Aquati going this year?
I believe he is, right, Scotty? I thought you had it all sorted out this year. Yeah, I think he's going. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, and the day before I leave, I got to go to the damn dentist.
You ain't getting a root canal, are you?
No. Yes, hello.
Brother Dan. Look at everybody coming in.
He said he is going. That's cool.
Nice.
Good. Want to see if a little bit more people come in. One of the things I'm going to talk about tonight is the auction on Saturday. I'm going to give you, I'm just going to tell you what's in it.
Are you going to tell us who won?
What? What are you? What are we going to project? Who's going to win what?
Yeah. Shush. Somebody wants to say hello. He's right there. There he is.
Oh.
Can you mute stop?
You get the dog started. Yeah, somebody's going to have to, Scotty, because I'm leaving mine at home this year.
I look formal in a black shirt. I like this one because it's got a high collar. It hides some of the fat roll, you know? It's because there's a crease there now that I never had when I was young. And this shirt sort of helps hide. I like a high collar, you know, helps hide a little bit more.
He's going to start.
Just say it's slimming.
There, I need that.
Steven, how you doing? Well, what? You're going to start wearing turtlenecks, aren't you?
I like turtlenecks, but my wife does not. So,
So she doesn't have to wear them.
yeah. I mean, most of the stuff I do wear when that kind of stuff I wear. I like when she likes what I'm wearing because she touches me.
TMI.
You know, I do. I like turtlenecks though. I like like a nice cardigan with a popped up collar. That's my fall attire. I like that.
You probably had quite a few jean jackets too, didn't you?
Never.
What?
Not one of my own. Yeah, I never had a jean jacket. I had like fringed leather vests. You know, they had the fringes on them and stuff. I had that kind of stuff, but I never had a jean jacket. Not that I remember, at least.
I did. That's all I used to wear.
Yeah, you're from Jersey, though. I mean,
yeah, that's like a thing.
Canadian tuxedo.
We wore them in PA also.
I think they were everywhere at one point.
I
don't know why. Yeah, never had one that I remember.
They were actually pretty nice in the fall.
Yep, I lived in Arizona though, so that's why I didn't have too many coats. You know, yeah. My vest was sleeveless. You know what I mean? I didn't have very many coats. We didn't have to use coats very often. That's what Stephen and Jenna said too. Jenna says she doesn't really have a real coat.
Well,
because it doesn't get cold enough down there usually.
Hopefully, they won't have to. They shouldn't have to worry about it this year. But the day it happens, they're going to be coming outside with blankets around them.
Well, we should know in a few days what the temperature is going to be like. Maybe by next Monday we'll know what the temperature is going to be like at the Clash. Sleeveless vest? Wow. I've never heard of such a thing.
What's that?
Big Cat. He said a sleeveless vest. I've never heard of such a thing.
Oh, I have. As a matter of fact, I used to have them myself. What was nice about them is you could wear a hoodie, not to worry about a heavy jacket.
Yep.
Okay, we wore these on the farm. The car
still had mobility.
Yes.
Yeah.
I never wore a jacket when I was on the truck. I had a hoodie and the vest, the sleeveless vest.
I think I have I don't know if I have a coat. Oh yeah, I do. I have a big Chicago Bears coat. Yeah. I don't remember the last time I wore it though. Because I don't usually leave the house in the wintertime, so I don't need it.
Sometimes you can't, you're snowed in.
True. Not too often the last few years though, yeah.
It might also depend on what this hurricane does too.
Yeah.
Well,
it's coming towards you, Paulie, right?
No, fingers crossed. It's staying out to sea. It's supposed to be out by Bermuda. Bermuda's 600 miles off the coast of North Carolina. So it's supposedly, I think because of that, Idalia is sucking it right up the coast. So, and it's going out to sea. So fingers crossed.
Yeah. There was a couple more though, tropical depressions, I think, in the area. So they're watching it, right?
Yeah.
This is the time of the year.
Yeah, I've been, ever since the last one, I forgot the name already. But I've been keeping an eye on that because thinking about everybody down in Florida that we talk to in the chats and stuff, I was worried about them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This one if it would hit land, because they think it could get up to a Cat 5, would suck. Because of the trajectory that was going, the one scenario they called it was coming right toward us to Pennsylvania, Jersey, and them, where the eye wall was supposed to go.
Well, you're far enough west that it probably wouldn't affect you too much. You'd get some rain, but not by time, and it would probably swing around, right? Was it the path coming up by you at all?
Well, I'm more central PA, so
Yeah.
I would get hit hard. We would get a lot of the rain,
Yeah.
but hopefully not. But that would make that would make a difference in the weather though too, like how warm or how cold it's going to be.
Yeah. Jeff said, isn't a sleeveless vest equal to assless chaps? Well, assless chaps are that's redundant because all chaps are assless.
It's not wearing pants under the chaps.
That's, you should. And they
Because
actually
you don't want to change.
They should be called chaps. They should be called chaps, not chaps. I get that backwards. Because the reason they call them chaps is because they protected the cowboys from the chaparral bushes, which have massive thorns on them. So chaparral, chaps.
I didn't know that. I know they got a. Sorry, my lights went out on me. I know they got a special pair for loggers. My brother used to have them whenever he was doing logging, because if it would hit, it wouldn't, cut his leg off.
Yeah. I actually knew somebody who got decapitated doing that, and there he is. That's the guy. There, that's who. Hi, Jason.
I lost my head.
The guy who used to own this house was a logger, and he got killed. He was out logging, and they had chained up the top of part of the tree. It was a big tree. They chained up the top part of it, right, so that it would fall a certain way. They could pull the chains, and it would fall a certain way. Well, he cut, and he was starting to walk away, and that top of the tree went around and came down and just took his head right off. They found him. His head was like way over there, just totally decapitated him.
Well, at least it was quick.
Yeah, he didn't even know it was coming. Just like that.
So, what did I walk in on here? I have no idea, but
nothing.
people are being decapitated.
We just started. We were just talking about sleeveless vests.
And Big Shrimpin says, I know all there is to know about assless clothing. Well, all the clothing that I wear is filled with ass. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Did you mention why do they call them assless chaps? Aren't all chaps assless?
Yeah, that was the thing. And they actually should be called chaps, not chaps, because it's not a chaparral bush; it's a chaparral bush.
Tomato.
That's it.
Chaps.
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 So what's going on?
So I was going to tell everybody what's in the auction tonight. It's here.
The auction's here?
Right now.
The people, no, my God, I ain't ready for that.
Me either.
I gotta go.
That's too much. Actually, we got 6 people. We're gonna have Amazon puffers. Is it how I always mess this G'day up? Is it?
Are those freshwater puffers? I'm assuming, like true freshwater.
Yeah,
the Amazon one. Yeah, those are the ones that like a step up from the pea puffers, right? You still have to. They're community puffers, though, right? Usually, they're the ones that people say are better in a community. But don't you still have to trim their teeth if you don't give them enough?
Yeah.
Which what are they? Do we know?
What's that?
Do you know what species they are, or just?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay.
No.
Just curious.
It's because the next one is your figure 8 puffer, and they need brackish.
Yeah.
and there's another one that stays small. Man,
And these are on for all three of these for Saturday?
no, just the Amazon puffer so far.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, they grow hella fast. Yeah. Doesn't Steven have some?
Amazon
I don't
puppers,
know.
maybe.
If he's got the Amazons, I don't know.
I feel like he does. And then also, I think it's called Lion's Eye G'days.
Who?
Lion's Eye?
Lion's Eye?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of. I think that's one of the red-tailed varieties.
Yeah. Oh, Spotted Congo. Okay. I knew you had a puffer. I just couldn't remember which one. We're going to have Black Schultz-Eye Coriodoris,
Cool.
Orange-Eyed Royal Blue Tiger Shrimp,
Ooh.
Cool.
Long-Finned Leopard Danios,
Cool.
Nezzy Swords again,
Nice.
Black Rose Shrimp,
Blackberry shrimp.
Black Rose.
Oh,
Black Rose.
Both
Sorry.
of the shrimp are Caradinas, right? They're not Neos. Both of those are Caradinas.
I
The
believe
black-
black roses are.
The Black
And
Rose
the other one.
Shrimp and the Yellow Shrimp are Neocaradinas.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're Neo.
Okay.
And then CPDs and
Galaxy Rasboras.
Yeah.
they're
Same.
CPDs,
I like
Celestial
throwing that out
Pearl
there.
Radios.
Celestial. Hey,
Hi,
Ed.
Hope you're having fun with the family.
Oh, man, I got to look at this message now. Starts with a P. It's a rainbow, I believe.
Mm.
Picta?
Parkinsoni.
No. Greycocks.
Oh yeah.
Okay, those are the dwarfs.
Yeah. And then we're going to have gold laser Corys.
Very cool.
Then there's going to be a nano fish pack. You're going to have green cubitai rasboras, some more CPDs, and super blue carry tetras.
Oh, I've been wanting the super blues.
That's all in a pack, huh? Nice.
Yeah, it's one lot. It's a nano fish pack. Which is pretty cool idea actually, because that's a good starter for 20.
Oh yeah.
29.
Good added pack onto it. A 20
Yeah.
or 29.
That's pretty nice to be able to get a fish pack that you're ready to go.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Real quick, Nathan asked me a question there. Nathan, yeah, I felt fine a little bit. I wasn't like my stomach wasn't like upset. It just felt a little off, and I was fine a little bit later. Nathan sent me some of the Sentry eggs for the Snarfer Barf. They're the duck eggs that are like in a gelatin, basically. You'll have to look them up.
What
so
is
it was, it's a Sentry egg. It's a duck egg that's been processed a certain way so that it turns into like, oh, it smells so bad.
I see.
It's not the balut. A lot of people get confused, but it's
They use vinegar or something like that.
It's like a gelatin on the outside, and then he sent me kimchi, which I absolutely love, and that was good. But then he also sent me mustard soda. Mustard
that
soda
had to be the best way to wash those crappy eggs down.
But kimchi's like. I mean, I got like. It's almost like a daily food around here.
Yeah, I mean, not great for us, but I've had that quite a bit. This was canned. Normally I get the little, like
jars. Yeah,
the
fermented jars.
Yeah, but that was canned. Cabbage. It's cabbage. It's been fermented. It's got different, spices.
There's different kinds, man. Yeah, they got
It's like sauerkraut.
kinda. It's different.
Sorta.
There's different spices
Yeah.
in it. And a lot of times they use like
potent.
a fish. Some of them use like a fish meal in it, so it's got a little depending on.
Yeah.
It's good
Where-
stuff. I absolutely love kimchi. All the times that I've had, I absolutely loved it. So, anyways, sorry, didn't mean to. I didn't mean to talk about all that,
Oh,
but
man,
the
that's cool.
century egg, he was just asking about that. And the century egg, I got my son to try it too, and he started eating it, and he's like, "Nope," then he had to spit it out. He wouldn't know. But I'm bringing. There was a 6-pack, so I'm bringing 5 of them to the Clash for people to try.
I'm not.
Jason will do it.
I like pickled eggs.
I mean,
That ain't my speed.
Jason's eaten a lot of really gross stuff. He's told us about all the pets he's eaten. You know, he'll eat some. Well, what other people consider pets.
I mean, you know, I'm a survivalist, man. I'll eat whatever.
Be ready for the jelly belly game.
Hey, Jason,
That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
give it to Kurt and tell him it's a piece of candy.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that to him.
Ooh, piece of candy. Tell him it's a rum ball.
Yeah, that's it. Just tell him it's something sweet.
We should
Just
get
for
some
him.
balut.
That's one I'm worried about that somebody's going to send me because that'd be a rough one. That'll be a rough one. A lot of people have sent me a lot of stuff for that segment. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was supposed to go down to the market this week. I haven't gone there yet.
We'll get some stuff and bring it to the Clash. I want to try and do I've got a little pack of stuff here. I've got some earthworm jerky.
I'm trying them.
I've got the mixed bugs, so crickets and stuff. I've got these, which so far have been the absolute
That stuff
worst.
raw.
The century eggs weren't as bad as these. The sour pickle balls were by far the nastiest thing so far. And I love pickle stuff. Yeah, these were disgusting. And then I've got the durian candy too. So so far, plus the pickled, plus the century eggs to bring too. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Did you ever play that Bean Boozled game?
I feel like we did.
I think
I'm
so.
gonna tell you, the first edition, I think it was, had a black licorice or skunk.
Oh, and did you get skunk?
Mm.
And did it taste like you would imagine skunk smell would taste?
Well, they tell you that a lot of times whenever you smell it, you can taste it.
It's like chicken.
It was terrible. And it was funny because my son got it first, and I think he was, oh man,
What is this game?
7 or 8. It's called Bean Boozled. It's made by Jelly Belly. You got like 8 different flavors.
Oh, I see. So there's jelly beans we're talking about?
It's Jelly Belly beans, yeah. And you got this one has dog food in it.
Isn't this like that Harry Potter thing where it was like you can get the
Yeah. Sort of. Except there's more of a game to it, isn't there? There's more of a game.
There's a spinner.
Oh, I see.
That's all I know right now. I didn't open it up.
And do you know if it's one or the other when you're eating it? Do you know what it is?
Don't
It's like
know.
it could be one or the other.
You don't know until you bite into it and taste it. Like you could try to smell it, you can't smell
Yeah, it's
Steven-
a jelly bean.
Steven said he got dirty diaper flavor and quit.
it. That one didn't. That's that thing.
I want to do. I was hoping that you guys would all live stream with me. We could all do it on simulcast on like 5 different channels, so we could get different views, and a whole bunch of different people would be tasting all these different things. Of course, people that are interested, like Steve Big Shrimp said, sign me up, and other people are interested. Gina said she'll eat weird stuff with me. So there are people that will. So I thought it'd be fun if there was maybe 10, 20 of us all trying all these just weird, different types of things and getting people's reactions. I thought that'd be a lot of fun.
Once they start drinking, you won't have any shortage of volunteers.
There you go. There you go. Well, we're going to get there Thursday about 5. So, and I think the first drink will be about Thursday about 3. So, I'm just saying, because I don't drink all year long. I save it up for this. This is it. I spend it all. I blow my wad in one place, so to speak.
Oh man!
So, I'm going to bring a half gallon of Captain Morgan.
Nice.
Only,
I
What's that?
believe
only,
I still
only
can't.
a half gallon. Only a half
Only a
gallon.
half gallon. Yes, that's for me, dude. That's just for me. I'm not sure.
Okay. Hey,
somebody's supposed to be bringing me some whiskey.
Bendy, Skip.
I know that person who's supposed to be bringing you some whiskey.
Yeah.
I know he's trying to work it out.
That I gotta tell you, that stuff's really good.
I had some last year. It was great.
Yeah.
Somebody's supposed to bring some labia bologna, Lebanon bologna too.
Well, I hope I remember.
That's Pennsylvania shit. You get it all.
Well, it wouldn't be hard to just run down the road to the local.
That's it. I mean, that
I mean,
stuff
you got-
grows on the trees down there, up there.
Yeah, especially in that neighborhood.
Yep.
Oh my God, yeah, you get right to the deli.
I mean, you're pretty much almost in Lebanon, Pennsylvania, where that is.
Yeah. I'd like to get
Lebanon. My wife
Lebanon?
used to think that everybody was saying lemon because she grew up in New Jersey and then moved here. So she thought it was lemon bologna.
Citrus meat.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you think about it, it kind of tastes like that. You get kind of like, all right, I see a little bit
Does
of that
it?
citrus flavor.
I've never
in there.
had it.
It's almost, but you can. It makes sense when you kind of taste it. You're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, but there's so many different ones. There's the sweet
Yeah,
one.
true. There's a sweet. There's the.
So people there just say Lebanon so fast it sounds like lemon, sort of. It's just
It's I don't know. It's a Pennsylvania thing. They start merging words like Lebanon.
yeah.
Was it Bethlehem, Pennsylvania? Become Bethlehem,
Yeah.
but they get more
I
like
mean,
a Bethlem.
It's like that
Bedlam.
everywhere. You know, it's like that everywhere. You say the stuff long
Yeah.
enough.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, then some of the other names that are around there.
Hawk and Dakwa.
Jesus.
Got a lot of
That's
those crazy Native American names.
Yeah.
We have you said intercourse. We have Coxsackie, and it's right down the road from Climax, New York.
Nice.
Climax, New York is right down the street from Coxsackie, New York.
That's crazy.
We got Bird in Hand.
Yep.
Jersey's
Blue
got
ball.
white cloth when you can sneeze.
Do they say bird in hand, or how does it sound when they say? Well, how is it normally pronounced?
I don't know.
Bird in hand. Bird in hand.
Bird in Hand.
What you just said. That's how they say it.
Bernando. Chiquita. Hi, Steve. Hi, Keith. Yeah, Keith, that is close to you, right? Because you're not far from Albany. M&C, hello, sir.
It's better than hospital food. Oh no. I
He's
gotta
in the
tell you.
hospital for a while. M&C is going to be in the hospital for a while.
No,
I'm sorry
that's
to
not
hear
cool.
that.
Schenectady, yeah. Skin, neck, titty. That's how I always say it.
Yeah.
Skin, neck, titty.
Alphabet.
Skin, neck, titty.
Teddy. I landed
Schenectady.
at Schenectady once when I'm way back when. They had a little strip there.
Hello, Grant.
Grant, Vitra.
Yo,
Hello, everybody.
Daniel Velez.
So
Fish
I
rumor.
have interrupted you. We went off on a tangent there. Did you finish everything that you wanted to say about the auction? You said all the different stuff.
Yeah, and I think our last one will probably be in October.
Okay.
I think that's what it was last year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it was
makes
close to
sense.
And then
Because if you're in the South, it's no big deal, right? They can still send fish, but any place else, especially if you're sending from the South to the North or vice versa.
honestly, you can send them all year round.
Yeah, you're
or-
shipping
or
overnight.
anywhere. But the best thing to do is if you're doing that, make sure you're home when they get there,
Yeah,
especially up this way. Or if you're pretty cool with your postal service, they'll hold it for you till you get home from work. That blew my mind when they did that. Oh, it was really cold out, so here we kept a hold of this for you. All right. Even
Sweet.
called me.
see, ours is good that way too. Now they didn't do that, but what they did is the truck comes from Rochester, New York, out here to where I live, which is like an hour east,
Yeah.
and so sometimes it comes a little later in the day, so they don't get all the packages. They would come out the next day, but when they see live fish on there, somebody will drive it out from the post office, which is 15, 20 miles away from here. They'll drive it out for me later in the day, even though it's not my normal delivery or anything. So they're very cool about that. They're very cool about it. I can't complain about our post office at all.
I tried to get some plecos shipped out west, and I think it was yesterday and the day before, and they wouldn't do it because it was too hot. And when they were
It was
asked,
hot.
they were having a lot of what they call it, claims
Mm.
with stuff. So they figured, well, we better smarten up when it comes to certain stuff.
Your post
Makes
office.
sense.
That was
Your
UPS.
UPS. That's good. I mean, it makes sense for on their side too, because they're just wasting, energy and everything to deliver it. But then you got the claims and everything else.
We had this is going back quite a while. A truck trailer came in on a Friday late, missed the sort, so the packages on the trailer did not go out. This was in the summer.
Oh,
Trailer sat outside in the sun. They opened it Monday.
Dead babies.
No.
Damn.
Cases of koi.
what?
Yes. Cases of koi. The whole barn reeked of stinky fish. It took them weeks to get the smell out of the building. I think they melted down the trailer because they couldn't get it out. So I think that was before. I guess I think they sent them out second day air, and so second day air would get into our building. So it had to be shipped out on Wednesday for a 2-day air. So for Friday, but the trail, and a lot of times 2-day air packages never see the inside of a plane. Most of
Makes
them,
sense.
they can get them depending where they're coming in the country. Almost 1,000 miles. They can move a package in 2 days.
Oh yeah.
So if they can do that, it won't even see the inside of a plane.
Yeah.
The truck got into the lot too late. They parked it over on the side. And Monday, a lot of
I think that's like the Christine origin story. The Stephen King. With the.
I got a better one.
He was made out of that. Christine demon car was made out of that trailer with all the dead fish. The vengeance of the koi.
I had a buddy who used to work at UPS, and he told me he worked in Nova Scotia, and he told me a story. It was like some university would ship live. It was marked as live fish emulsion, and it was in the warehouse, and it was in a package like he said it was like a sausage roll, except it was like 110 degrees in that warehouse, and the sausage roll was swollen because it was. And he said, he said it burst in that warehouse, and he said, dude, it was like everybody wished they were dead, because that's what it smelled like. I'm like, oh my god. He said that then the next year they got another shipment from the same university, and everybody's like, get this out now.
They learned.
Yeah, those trucks are not particularly cool in the summer.
Oh
Man, that's crazy. Well,
it's like that surströmming, the fermented fish. I've been watching a lot of those videos. People,
Isn't that the stuff Kenny eats?
I think he's had it. Yeah, his is gefilte fish. I don't remember if he had that stuff or not.
Wait, isn't gefilte fish? Isn't that like a Jewish thing?
It's a pickled fish.
Yeah,
but that's not what's getting. Yeah, but that's not what they're eating. They're eating that.
It's
lutefisk.
Fermented. I don't know if lutefisk. Yeah, lutefisk. That's what they're eating. Surströmming is a different stuff, and I might be pronouncing it wrong, but it's under pressure. So when you use a can opener to open it, it always sprays at people, and as soon as it does, people are like. I mean, they're driving just uncontrollably. They just can't stop themselves. I've been watching so many TikTok videos of it. I know it's coming soon. Somebody's sending me some of it, so I'll be.
Put a rag over it when you open it. Jesus, man, come on. Now.
Yeah. Because I'll have to open it in here, so I've got to figure out something.
Oh, that would be one of the things I'd have opened up before I bring it in.
It's not right because I got to prove that it's actually what it is. I got to be able to. That's why I always open the packages on camera so they can tell when it's something that's like that, that's sort of gross. I got to be able to prove that, hey, yeah, this is really what.
Could you all right? Could you put like a Ziploc bag down over it and open it up that way?
Yeah, something. I'll do something. I'll probably put a camera down on it,
or don't do nothing, and we all get a good laugh.
That's true. And then nobody comes in my office anyways. Nobody's ever in here except for me. So it's okay if it sprays and it smells like fish. Because I mean, it
Poltergeist
doesn't
that
smell
way,
like fish
man.
now, but you know.
That's true. Man. I don't know. Hopefully, sometime next year, I'm hoping to kick up some breeding this winter with Corey Doris because he seemed to do better breeding for me in the winter. And I figured out why. It's
Water's
hard
colder.
to do a cold water change whenever it's coming out at 72 from the tap of your cold water.
Yeah, that makes sense. The groundwater is a lot warmer when it's 110 degrees every day.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think I think that's the hardest my water out of tap's been. Now, another problem is we got holding tanks up on a hill, but still all our lines are buried at least 6 foot.
Yeah.
Well, no, at least 4 to 5 foot. So you
But
would
those holding tanks up on the hill are more like for pressure
Yeah.
than anything, right?
Yeah, but if the
Yeah,
sun's
that's your head.
baking, I know they're double wall insulated and stuff, but I don't care if it's 100 and some degrees. I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah, it's affecting it for sure.
It's going to get warmer, yeah.
We lived in Arizona. A lot of times we wouldn't use the hot water at all in the summertime. The water coming out of the tap was like hot, you know, so you wouldn't worry about it, you know.
Interesting.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, KJ.
88 degrees, geez.
Hi, Chris.
Keith said his best time is for breeding. Yeah, I've had some very good luck with that in the 20. Hopefully next year I'll get that 100-gallon in the ground. But I'm going to start pulling some frog bit to see what's underneath if I got a crap ton of tricolor Madaka rice fish out there.
Nice.
Very cool.
What size tub?
It's 20.
Hi, Lori.
Like a Rubbermaid kind of thing?
No, it's one of the round ponds that you get from like Lowe's and stuff.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's down
Is
in
it in the
ground.
ground? Oh, it is in the ground. Okay.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to do the same thing with the 100-gallon
Let
tub,
monster
too.
fish go.
Hey, Laura.
And Keith just shut down his tubs, right? Just the last couple of days, I saw the video of it. I still have not. I'm going to go until the clash, and then because I'm taking all those guppies out to bring. So
I was going to do my tub like the week before the clash, I think, and kind of break it down and put stuff in quarantine because I got some open tanks. And I just had like a 35-gallon, I think it was maybe 40-gallon Rubbermaid tote. I put Blue Dream shrimp in there, Celebes, rainbows, and I think Luminatus, maybe if I'm lucky, some Luminatus made it.
oh, I bet you those, if they did, I bet you those are amazing outside with already the beautiful color. I can just imagine what they're like outside.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
I just have guppies, tons of guppies, tons, because I put just like a trio, or I don't know, maybe it was 4 females, I don't remember, but in the pond just to see, because there's a ton of frogs over there, including some bullfrogs, at least one bullfrog. Most of them are just green frogs. They don't usually do too bad. They don't usually affect them too much, but I really didn't think there'd be anything, and I have so much water lettuce and duckweed in the pond that I hadn't looked for a while, and I moved a bunch of stuff. I had to take some water lettuce out so the lilies could bloom because there was so much water lettuce, and it gets huge outside. It's like dinner plate size. I moved one of those things, and there's just hundreds and hundreds of guppy fry, just tons. I mean, the water, it's just a massive school of them. So I've got a ton of guppies to bring this year. So many.
Xanadu.
I was going to do tubs this year, or at least one big one. It got so damn hot here so fast. It was kind of like we basically have not been under 90 degrees during the day since July.
Right. Need a good tropical fish for that.
And we don't get cold. I mean, at night, it's still in the mid 80s.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, I didn't have enough. I have to rethink where I'm going to put it. So it's still going to get hot, but I just can't have the sun hitting it.
Yeah.
How cold does it get down there in the winter? What's the coldest you've had?
Well, we had in the winter of 17, I actually had to use my snow shovel in anger.
Mm.
Yeah, but not
Okay.
for snow, right? That
It
wasn't for snow.
actually, it got cold here. We actually had a Jersey winter for about 2 weeks where
So it
never
might
went
snow
over 30.
on occasion.
Where it never went over 30, which is extremely unusual here. We had nights in the mid-teens and daytime temps, maybe hitting freezing. That was for about 2 weeks, but that's been the coldest, and I've been down here for almost 10 years. So most of the time, our winter starts around the first of the year and is over by Valentine's Day.
So you
And
could technically almost
most days are 50, 60 degrees, and then at
You're
night,
in North Carolina?
yeah, I'm all the way in the southeast corner. I'm about an hour north of Myrtle Beach.
Okay.
So, and I don't know, 20 minutes from the coast.
Skipper, did you see that comment? Vidra? Advice on starting up a beta sorority?
I was talking.
My advice is don't.
Oh, I got 2 female betters in a 20 gallon right now, but there's other fish in there with them, and they're doing just fine. But yet again, them 2 are raised up together too. So
Yeah, this is
I know Lisa.
plenty
from
of plant
Cape-
hides. Yeah, there's a
She does that. She's got some videos on that and stuff, and I know she's had one of those up and running for quite some time.
my advice.
Lefty
Is
too.
lots of hides, and have a backup plan. If you see one of them, because the thing is, it's like every bed of fish is like their own unique animal, right? You're kind of like people. Some are assholes, some aren't.
Yo,
So, you have a backup plan to get that one out that isn't a team player. That's my advice.
see, what I'd like to do next year, if I tub, is take out those Gudeids, the bow dry, and put them out there, because in that 20-gallon tank, it's like I told you, Rico, I got an explosion of fry in here. I started.
Well, I know if
Skull got me about half a dozen, and now there's got to be 40, 50 fish in that tank. It's a 20.
Same here. Yeah, same here. Mine are exploding as well. There's probably 50 in there. Alashon sent me 4 of them, but it was last October. And I do have some males, but if you've got some males and you think they'll survive the trip, I know that Lefty and Alashon are both looking for some males of that species. So
I'm just looking. Well, we got 2 weeks. I got to see some color on them, because right now you can't tell the difference between the males and the females. On the fries, I got to get them to where they're good-sized juveniles, and then I'm going to start. Like I said, I'm going to try and start moving them.
The first generation I do have 4 males I'm going to bring, but then the rest of them I'm just going to bring the the fry that's unsexed and let people, hopefully they get lucky and get some. I've had a pretty good ratio of males to females, so hopefully they do so good. So
Keith, the Zenotech are not rare because they breed so easily. But the thing is they're still Pierre's fish. So the idea is to get them spread around. I know in the Raleigh Aquarium Society, which I'm a member of, there's quite a few people that want me to bring some up just so they can, they're in different places. Again, we don't have all our eggs in one basket.
Yep.
So
more people have them, the better.
Interested about them.
So he's saying about putting them in with a red-tailed shark. I would not do that because of the fins. I've noticed some red-tailed sharks, they would go after the finnage.
Red-tailed sharks usually get them small, but they get big.
Yeah.
Big.
They
so
turn
that's right. Yeah.
It's like
and I would worry about them then. Kind of like that. Yeah, but I don't think they get that big.
No,
but yeah.
Steve, I see your comment. We'll have to talk about that and see. I don't know if I'm going to bring any fish home from the clash. I'm trying to take stuff to give away, but I have been thinking about expanding my live bears, so I might take you up on that. We'll talk, Steve. Thank you.
That's a good one.
Yeah, don't you have some of those? Who has? One of you guys have some of those, don't you?
Keith.
Trout videos? Oh, Keith does.
Yeah, Keith
I know.
sells them.
And somebody I
Curtis
Ball,
just
probably.
got some from Greg Sage. He told he was trying to rattle my cage a little bit. So he got a bunch from Greg Sage. Well, actually, all his Gudeids came from Greg Sage.
But he don't live too far from him.
No, Curtis told me he drives in Colorado. Curtis is in Kansas. He drives to Colorado and picks up the fish and turns around and goes home. Maybe stops for a beer.
Yeah, he talked about that in a few different videos. Curtis did.
Well, just imagine, even like when we was down to Triple Crown, a lot of you guys went on that tour. Imagine being close to Rusty's house. Eric Baldrock, because of his Corey Doris and his, stuff that he does. Marcel for his rainbows. All of them. That'd be so awesome. Live close to somebody.
Where's Michelle? Marcel's in
Illinois,
Wisconsin.
Yeah. He's somewhere in the Midwest, upper Midwest.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wisconsin. And that's just that. Oh my God, I'd have too many damn fish tanks if that would be the case. I'd want one of everything.
Yeah, I'm still trying to consolidate. I think, but again, every year at the Clash, I get motivated and do something else. And I do have a couple of free tanks, but I really, I want to get rid of 2 more. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try not to bring home anything from the Clash, except for
I'm actively looking for stuff.
The only thing that I may be doing is I'm looking for a pistos. So I lost my male Hongschloy. I have a big female, so I'm looking for somebody that's a little bit bigger than some of the other stuff that's out there. And I want to I need new blood in my other pisto tank. There's been, I've had them too long, and I think they've just been inbreeding, that they're too closely related. So I got to bring some new blood in. So,
that'd be a good idea.
What's top of your list, Jason? What are you looking for?
I don't have anything if I see something that, I got to have. That's all I'm going for, is something I'm like, I want that. I don't really have a.
Gotcha. Not really a list.
Some plecos. Yeah, I just got to see what's around. I'm not going to buy anything I don't want. Not just that, I don't need fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, are they doing
if I see something, I'm going to buy it. I don't know.
Because we got to bang on doors, man.
I might have some Celebies rainbows and some blue dreams. We'll see.
I think most of the people are doing the hobby tables. I don't think there's been much room service any of the times we've gone, right, Skipper? This is third year for both of us, right? And there's not that going on.
This came about last year at Triple Crown.
Let's check it out, Keith.
And because, I don't know, I just felt weird doing that, going into people's rooms they stayed in.
That's common, though, right?
That was fun, though. That was fun. Dude, how about that one dude that had his room set up like it was a fish store, man?
Oh, yeah.
That guy was awesome.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, but here at the Clash, there's an actual separate venue for hobbyist stuff. But the difference is if you sell it out of your room, you ain't got to pay for a table.
Sure. But the tables are super cheap for hobbyists, right? How much were they? I don't remember, but they weren't much for the hobbyists.
I think that was the difference. Like, fun. I think that was Thunder. At the Triple Crown, I think what it was is I think the tables are all sold, so people started doing stuff in the rooms, and then they had to pay to put their name on like a bulletin board saying, "Hey, there's all these people selling stuff."
Gotcha.
So,
and it was only like $5 to get your name on that board.
At the Triple Crown, the room, I swear, was as big as 2021 Keystone Clash. It's what it felt like, and at the Triple Crown. It just was small because
The vendor room.
The
yeah.
vendor room was
It did
tiny.
seem.
And
was kinda
so
small.
you had a bunch of companies that were in there. So if you would have had, and I'm sure you would have had to pay some money to get them because of the event that it was, but that board thing that they had was nice because they paid $5 to put an advertisement up on that board. Each, it was, if I remember correctly, each club was doing it. All the 4 clubs.
Yeah, that was
I
one
know
of the things that was kind of like they could have been a
People
little
do
more
it.
coordinated.
People, I mean, I've heard stories like that from other events in the past where that's sort of a common thing to do, right? That people do that quite often
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
a lot of the events, you know?
apparently that's where a lot of great deals are.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Plus you get
OCA.
I
to,
got those rads there in a room.
Yep, I was
The
there.
Rad No Centris. Yeah, I got my Tapajos, my Fireheads, whatever the Geophagos. You got some stuff too, Skipper, in a room. You got were those Synodonis?
I got the Synodonis lucipennis. I got the Corridors Millenii.
Yeah.
Then there was guppies that I got, but yeah, you know how they are. They just come and go.
I would just like to say, though, at the Clash, if you guys do come to my room, you will end up getting something, but it's probably not what you want.
It's wood.
Guppy.
Just saying. Just saying.
He'll come answer the door in his undies.
All
I've
right,
got a kimono.
A
real
robe.
quick, the AGA has been finalized in Raleigh. It's going to be at the Raleigh North Hills Hilton, and it is going to be. Let me just pull my calendar up here. And it's going to be. It's not just going to be a plant thing. They're actually going to have vendors from all across the hobby. It's just not going to be plants. So it's going.
Nice.
They're trying to make it more wide, more appeal. Come on, give me the calendar.
I'd like to go to one of those. I need to re-up my subscription to that, too.
Okay, calendars up.
To the AGA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the little magazine that they send out all the time, you know, once a month or so. I absolutely love reading that thing. It's so cool.
The AGA or the
AC, it's the Aquatic Gardening Association.
Yeah.
American Growers.
They had a magazine.
Not the ASA, not the showers, but the growers.
Yes, those growers. April 5th through 7th. So it's a Friday through Sunday.
That ain't bad. That's only an 8-hour drive.
It's not that bad.
Hey, it's 2.5 for me. That's right around the block.
When was that again, too? When did you say that was happening?
Okay, so it's April 5th through 7th, 2024 at the Raleigh North Hills Hilton. So it's a convention center.
Also in April is the Northeast Council is having their convention as well. That's in, what is it, Bridgeport, Connecticut? I can't remember where it's going to be. It's in Connecticut.
Was it Connecticut? I thought it was Massachusetts. No,
it's Connecticut.
Vermont.
It's Connecticut.
It's in that area. It's over there. When I looked it up, it was only going to be 5.5 hours from home. There's on the Discord. Hold on. I can tell you.
Vermont's supposed to have the cataclysm or something.
Yeah, isn't that happening? I thought somebody said it was in Vermont.
That's
Greg
the cataclysm.
he posted it.
Cataclysm. That's what I thought you were talking about.
No,
the Northeast Council. Northeast Council here. Let me I'll share this for you.
You're allowed on the council, but we don't grant you the rank of master.
I don't know what that's from.
Star Wars.
Oh, yes, okay.
That's what, you know.
Northeast Council.
Back in nature.
There is Groton, Connecticut. 30 plus local clubs. So that sounds like it's going to be. And now I've been to their virtual thing. They had a virtual one the last 2 years that I've gone to, and it was enjoyable. But I guess this used to be great. Alishan, I think, was the one who talked about it, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And there's no way we're going to be able to make it in April. It's just not going to happen. But I would love to go to that one too. So right around the same time, yeah. 5th through 7th. Is that what you said, Paulie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
April
same
5th.
exact time.
I hate when that happens.
Hey, I'm going to be doing my best skipper impression over there because they're going to make me do work.
You can't keep up.
CatCon is in Vermont. When is that CatCon? Those two were in April, but when is CatCon? Do we know?
It's later on.
And yeah, Keith did say it is in Vermont, but
I don't know the dates. I just remember them talking about it. They were bringing it back, but it was going to be up in Vermont. They were taking it over. One of the clubs up there was taking it over.
Northeast Council's 170 per person and 160 per night for the hotel.
I have not been to Vermont in so long. I would love to go back up there. April's not the best time. The Vermont in April doesn't sound too appealing to me. Like Vermont,
Yeah, right.
Vermont, the second week of October, amazing. But yeah, that doesn't sound like.
I was in New Hampshire around that time, so I guess the same kind of weather.
Yep.
Yeah, probably not much different. Yeah.
New Hampshire was pretty wild. That was a cool place.
Yeah,
I ate quail in New Hampshire.
I thought it was still pretty cold.
Never had quail before.
I've had quail.
Is it still?
I've had quail eggs, but I've never had quail.
Is it still pretty cold in April at your house, Rico?
Oh yeah. I mean, we'll get tons of snow in April.
It is. It's that way in Connecticut then too.
We get snow.
Depends.
Well, Mother's Day. Usually we had snow on Mother's Day or a little bit after. Usually, October, end of October through May, we get snow.
Yeah, Jersey, and I was in North Jersey. Our last frost-free date, or our first frost-free date, was the 15th of May.
Yeah, usually.
Where I am now.
2 weeks after Mother's Day or whatever.
The middle of March.
What they say.
Yeah. And it varies. I mean, the last few years have not been bad at all. I mean, I don't think we even. Wow. The evil doctor. That was pretty good. You did look at. For some reason, it reminded me of. I thought you were going to go 150. I don't know. Just the way you were doing the thing totally looked like that.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah. Now, what was I saying? Thanks.
I'm back, Doc.
I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, the snow. It hasn't been bad. Oh, no, we haven't had a bad winter in quite a few years. I don't think we even had, we probably had maybe 8 foot of snow at the most, during the whole season. Hasn't been bad at all.
8 feet.
Yeah, that's our average is over 10. So, and not too far from me, they average 224 inches of snow a year. Yeah, that's not too far away, but it's around the lake a little bit, so they get hit more with that lake effect even than we do because it's east of the lake. That's the prevailing wind, so hasn't been bad. And our summer has been amazing. This summer, especially, it's just been amazing. Our temperatures have just been this week that we're in the middle of right now. It's been the hottest week of the entire year, and it got like 88 degrees the other day, and we had like 3 days of 80s, and we'll be back into the low 70s and the 60s and stuff next week.
Not here.
So we're done. This is it. After today, actually, that's it. The summer's cooling down.
CatCon is November 1st through the 3rd. In South Burlington, Vermont.
That's not too bad. The weather's still okay then. November's not,
Yeah, it's early November, right?
Yeah.
South Burlington.
Larry D.
Definitely save money up for that one.
92 registered people from our community at the Keystone Clash. There's 93 registered, but this guy, he's got weird priorities, paying for glass.
Well, even if they didn't have financial cataclysm this summer. My back wouldn't allow me to go.
True.
He
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
doesn't want to bring me my discus. That's all.
Hey,
he left them in Peru anyways.
yeah.
You could stow away in Quarry Life's luggage. I believe she's coming.
But she's coming a week early. I was
Oh,
gonna
is she? Okay.
I was
well.
gonna send Fish up with her, but she's getting up there,
Mm,
the weekend before.
that's right. She's going to New York first.
Yeah, going to New York
Yeah.
first. Yep.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I know other people are coming in on Tuesday and Wednesday, like Steven and Jenna, I think, are getting there on Tuesday. And there's quite a few people, but not the whole weekend before.
Yeah.
I'm only going to be there Wednesday, so I can get started early on the fish show setup and the aquascaping setup.
I'm getting there sometime Thursday so I can watch you set up the fish show on
Yeah, who
aquascaping.
the frickin'
I'm gonna-
on them.
I'll be there sometime Thursday so I can watch Jason watch you do the setup.
There you go. Sounds like a
We'll be
plan.
there probably 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I don't know, sometime around there. We're going to try and leave early Thursday morning here. It's a 5-hour drive, so sometime Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, so
same here.
if you're coming in Thursday and probably Friday, Thursday you want to get there because everything starts Friday. But if I don't see you, I apologize. But if you want to come see me, you'll know where I'll be.
You'll see him running. It's
busy.
fun to watch him run. I like watching him run. There's all kinds of stuff and jiggles and stuff.
Run.
It's fun.
Not this year.
I'll never forget when I walked in and saw you. Just the look on your face and I'll never forget it. That first year we saw each other face to face, because he didn't say hi to me. He didn't even say hi. He didn't say hi or nothing.
I'll tell you what I said. When he walked in, it was 2021. When he walked into the room, we were setting up the fish show. I'm like, dude, you're big.
And
said,
he wasn't talking
I
about.
said, listen, Rico.
He was, but not.
I said, listen, you're a big dude. I thought he was a small guy because when he first started streaming, his camera was up here, looking down on him, exactly, just like that.
That's funny.
It's just his face, though. It wasn't even what he said. It was just his face, because he was like, sort of, and he's not. Skipper, you're maybe an inch shorter than I am, so it's not like it's a big difference or anything, but you sort of looked up a little bit and you just, damn, you're big. I was like, oh yeah, I put on a little weight. What are you saying?
I meant height wise.
I know. It was fun though. I mean, and then we got to go sit and have some. You had some French fries, I think. I had a meal, and Michelle was doing some homework at the time, so we got to have a couple drinks and just sit and relax for a little bit.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking forward to the most: the sitting and relaxing part. Hanging out with everybody.
Scotty's going to be watching Rico, watch Jason, watching me.
It's just going to be an old chain. There's going to be people all the way out into the parking lot watching.
I'll start throwing shit at people. Once it hits your hand, you got to put it where it needs to go.
And you're leaving Sunday afternoon. Yeah. So I was hoping Sunday night to do something with the people that are left, there. If we go somewhere else for a dinner or whatever, just someplace where we can all sit down and just talk and not have the event going on and not have to worry about anything, especially people that are going to have, Gina's got a table and stuff, and Keith's got a table, all that kind of stuff. What's that?
That's what the after party's for.
That's what I mean, though. But the after party after the entire event.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I'm heading back south on Sunday.
Oh, that sucks.
Well,
there's going to be a few of us. Not too many, but
yeah.
Yeah, TJ, it's going to be a little bit bigger than last year, I believe. So we're going to have to build stuff too.
Hey, Skip, I tried letting them know at the class that I was willing to volunteer, and nobody got back to me. So whatever you need me to do, I'll be there on Thursday.
That sounds to me as you didn't do it because you don't feel like doing nothing. But since you're on the spot now, you're going to do it.
I don't care. I would rather do something than sit there and watch you do it.
I'll watch you, Skipper. I'm not doing
I
anything.
feel like I'm totally cool watching Skipper. It's cool.
Well, maybe I'll watch Skipper, but if somebody else needs help.
Nice, Chris. We'll definitely hang out on Sunday night then.
Yeah, we're going to Vegas at the end of October, so I got to kind of save my days off. We're going for our anniversary, so I can't.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. This is our one thing this year, so we were going to actually try and do more, but thank you to everybody for letting me, because the community did this. They really did. So
Don't blame them.
yeah, I am. It's totally their
Maybe
fault.
they were drinking, Rico, and pressed the wrong
I
button.
hope so.
Geek boy.
Hey, can I talk about something real quick?
No.
Oh God.
No? Okay, but this is just kind of like an equipment thing. You guys know I picked up a Mega Flex,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of accessories that you can find on Etsy for these things. The top on these things does not have any hinge. It's one big piece of freaking plastic. So you need some kind of props. So I went on Etsy and I saw this thing where the props would clip onto the side of the tank, and then you could just lift up the lid and raise up the props from inside the tank. Well, tell you the truth, they're a piece of crap. Look how thin those things are. I used them for a couple of days and they just started falling apart. This is actually the clip that goes on the side of the tank. It's broken. It split in half. I had it on and the damn thing broke. So
is it 3D printed?
It was. It's 3D printed. So, long story short, I got my money back from the guy, and then I went with another one. Look at the size difference on these. This is for the same lid. Okay? It doesn't fold into the side of the tank, but man, you could dance on this lid, and these aren't going to break. So just be careful with this Etsy stuff. There is a lot of stuff out there. It's just you need to know who you're dealing with.
Steven said that too. He said Lids Pro Shop. I have some of those too. They suck hard. So yeah, he's also seen those.
Yeah. So I thought these were a great idea. I didn't know that they were this small or this thin. This might work on like a Flex 9 with a smaller lid, but on this thing, no. These things are great. And what's nice about them is they have a whatchamacallit on here where they clip on. You slide them over the top of the glass, and this opens up. So it just goes right on. It's beautiful.
Or you can just get a wooden dowel.
Well, what's nice about these things is they're curved, so it'll actually pull the lid out of your way, as opposed to a wooden dowel where it's going to be straight up and it might slide forward.
It's too bad you didn't know somebody with like a filament printer that could, maybe print stuff for you.
Who could do that?
He fell asleep already.
I know. I think
I'm still here.
The little voice in his head is.
I'm still here. I was letting you rant.
I have a 3D printer as well, but it's a resin printer. It doesn't do stuff that big. The stuff it does is a lot smaller. Here, this is about the biggest it can do. Is this kind of stuff. So
I was munching out on crackers. That's why you didn't see me.
But Jason's got which one? The Ender 3? Isn't that what you have? Oh, the Ender 5, which is a nice
5
one.
Pro.
All kinds of cool stuff on that.
It's right here.
Oh, holy cow.
I could show you, but
It's 10:12. We're going to shut this down. I'm tired. I got work tomorrow.
I don't.
I gotta get up early too.
I've been on vacation all week.
Wish I was
Nice.
tired.
No comment,
yeah.
right, Paulie?
But then they say when you're
I'm actually doing something early tomorrow. I gotta be up and out. before 8 o'clock.
I've got a video game to play, so Starfield's waiting for me. So,
But you know something, Skip? You know what they say about people that like Mondays?
Something wrong with them.
They're retired.
No.
Yes.
Monty wants some crackers.
no,
That don't make no sense. Why would you like Mondays when you're retired?
Because every day's Saturday.
Well, that's true. All right, I'll give you that. Monday's just another day.
Just another day.
But sometimes my Mondays could be on a Wednesday.
Could be. That's what happens when you're still working.
Yeah.
My Mondays are always a Monday.
Monday.
Da, da, da,
I
da,
do like
da.
Jason. And see, that's why I like that, because he does the same thing that I do. Every time he hears a phrase, the song comes up. So it's nice to have somebody else like that around. Other people might do it, but they don't let it out. Jason don't mind. He lets it out.
That's it. Wherever you may be free.
Like Anthony, Dr. Anthony, he's down there. He's got some song. I bet it's do. That's what's going through his head right now because of the pain pills for
No pain pills. No pain
None?
pills. No, they suck.
It's
They
the
they don't work?
intermission music at the theater. That's what I hear all the time in my head.
So the pain pills didn't do anything for you, or were you worried about opiate stuff? And
They make me loopy.
yeah,
That's
What
the
else
point,
do you
man.
do?
it's half the
No,
fun.
I
I paid good money for that.
What's different about that, Doc?
no, they put me to sleep immediately, and then for 24 hours I'm in a fog. I mean,
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't think it either.
And
no, I mean,
Yeah.
No.
if you like to be in a fog, more power to you. But
Well, sometimes,
it's
I'm,
not
I'm
every
gonna agree
day,
with Doc because
but not
no.
like that either. Not
Yeah.
if it was just like for a few hours.
or feeling happy is one thing.
Yeah.
But being
Oh, yeah.
in a total fog, where that's to me, I don't find that appealing.
Yeah, no way.
No, because I'm with you. Because when I first hurt my back, they gave me that muscle relaxers. I didn't know. I had a hangover next day. I didn't like it.
You had a what?
Like a hangover from
Oh, that's in a hanger.
that too, probably. What's my hanger?
Two fingers. I was gonna say.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Lurkers in the chat, mods, and people that showed up and are participating in the chat. Thank you. Rico, Paulie, Jason, Dr. A. And got anything you want to say, Paulie?
stay fresh, cheese bags.
I love that.
And to think I found it on a picture on the internet.